with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Hey, Allie.
Yeah, the casual fan might not recognize Chris Middleton, but teammate Giannis Antetokounmpo said players know what he brings to the table. Chris could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in this league, but he's sacrificed for the team because he wants to win. And if you else takes care of itself.
Boy, it sure does. Thank you, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Their backcourt, Walker and Brown. Daniel Tice is out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Thompson in at the center position. And for the Bucks, the star front court, Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Well, Grant, we're watching two highly disciplined defenses here. Now, every coach wants his defense to play better, play harder, be connected, but that's not always the case. Where do these teams fall short when they're down at the bottom of the rankings defensively?
Well, defense is a number of things, B.A. First of all, it's heart and desire. It's the really wanting to accomplish and have success on the defensive end. It's also trust. Trust for everyone working together in unison to try to stop the other team. And when you don't have those two components, I don't care what the personnel is, you're not going to have success, and of course, you won't be disciplined on the defensive side of the ball.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. He buries it from three.
Yeah, a sharp shooter to begin with. But give Kemba a nice pass to get into rhythm, and it's over.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. And as much talk as we can get into about Giannis and his improvement on the floor with his skills, it's really the type of work he puts in behind the scenes in the weight room. I mean, think about this. Adding over 50 pounds of muscle since he's entered the league, that's a new kind of player we're seeing.
Tatum with a steal. 1:33 left in the first. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. And the way Giannis likes to play, getting downhill, none of that added strength goes to waste, Brent.
Well, he loves to get in there and flex a little bit, and with that length, it's kind of hard to understand defensively maybe where some of those arms and legs are coming at you with. You end up fouling Giannis, and he ends up doing some serious damage.
Here's Middleton. The Celtics making their last shot. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Outside Tatum. He drops it from range.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Three-pointer is up. Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Middleton's got 7.
And they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the perimeter.
Walker passes to Tice. Now Tatum, Middleton covering. 14 feet away, and the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Antetokounmpo outside. Sends it home from 3-point land.
So when you're Giannis and you got a hand in your face, it doesn't really matter all that much. Let it go, and he rips the rope.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And reach up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger. I think that there was a lot of pressure put on our team from outside, and to be able to withstand that, to be able to still go out there and play every day.
And you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
I mean, it's so true. One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Pat Connaughton. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Bryn Forbes, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The Bucks trail. Pass to Portis. Outside Tucker. Here's Forbes. Now here's Portis. 1:51 left in the second. Tatum, good. Grant, there's always a lot of chatter about officiating, and usually not in a good light. So you tell me, what do you think qualifies as a well-officiated game these days?
You know, B.A., that's an interesting question. I think first and foremost, the job of officiating in the high-speed action of the NBA is incredibly difficult. But the bottom line is, we in the NBA have the best officiating in all of professional sports. 95% of the time, they get it right. A few times, they may get it wrong, and we tend to dwell on that. But by and large, these are the best, in my opinion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
P.J. Tucker at 6'5" is more than willing to hold it down at center. He said, "So what? It's basketball. I've done it my whole life. It doesn't matter. People ask me why I play so hard. I don't have a choice. That's what I've got to do. Period. Just holding it down no matter what."
Thank you, Allie.
I know Coach Bud has encouraged Chris Middleton to look more and more to the 3, but a leopard doesn't change his spots. And Chris Middleton loves to do damage from the mid-range. He can be efficient in both.
Tatum against Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
.110 left in the half. 4 on the clock. Here's Teague. It's deflected.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
And Antetokounmpo the bucket. Oh, the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Outside Walker. There's the triple. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Antetokounmpo outside. 34 seconds left in the second. Here's DiVincenzo again. Milwaukee. 30 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Walker. He has 6. A nice shot by Brown.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice speed that time from Holiday. 9 points in the game.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Oh, buzzer.
That's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And so it's Boston with it. It's a three-point game. Taking a look at the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the wingmen. Tristan Thompson is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point.
There's no question that Walker is a shoot-first guard. He really wants to score as often as he can.
Walker's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight.
Well, another year where Tristan Thompson seems to be trending up and in the right direction. He's just got so much to offer in terms of his relentlessness on the inside. It's something a coaching staff and teammates greatly appreciate.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Last season, it seemed a weight was lifted for the Celtics. Coming off of a disappointing 2018-2019 campaign, Jason Tatum said maybe they believe their own hype too much. But they did bounce back, and he said the bonding experience of playing for the U.S. national team with 3 Boston teammates helped foster that chemistry.
All great points, Allie. Thank you. Great numbers for Thompson, as you said, Brett. He's still a factor when he gets the ball inside.
And the thing is, BA, teams love to have guys like this who you do not call plays for, yet they still go out there and play with all heart, willing to mix it up and try to make a difference as an interior presence.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Outside Walker. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Tice. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Pass to Middleton. Tice against Antetokounmpo. Blocked!
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
It's Brown on the wing. Middleton covering. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Walker's got 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Tatum. Outside Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics, up by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bryn Forbes out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Outside Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Nice shot by Walker. Now, Grant, when you were playing, you were a triple-double machine. Now it seems like we're seeing a lot more of that.
And that's so true, B.A. 25.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Well, the D had no chance, and Chris Middleton on the rise.
Tatum against Middleton. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 20 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Well, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Middleton passes to Portis. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Middleton against Tatum. And he gets the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Middleton. Tatum with the block. And they get it back. A nice shot by Forbes. Here's Walker. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Against Heiss. Outside, DiVincenzo fires from deep. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
For Boston, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Brown drives in. Got a hand on it. Right wing. Pass to Tice. Left side, Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
That looks like a bit of I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go as well.
Oh, my goodness!
You just feel that coming. A huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.